It's yet another awesome Monday of a new year, and it's time for Faith Capsules powered by the Shaper's Ark. I am Wonola Detayo, and our scripture for today is taken from Ephesians chapter 5 verses 15 and 16. Look carefully then how you walk, not as unwise but as wise, making the best use of the time because the days are evil. My friends, we are still in the early days and formative season of this new year, and these verses of scripture take us further on the features of intentional living. Let us start by defining intentional living. It is a lifestyle that is deliberate because it is based on a conscious and purposeful attempt to live in accordance with carefully selected beliefs and values. Our scripture draws our attention to three principal features of intentional living. The first feature is a deliberate lifestyle that is anchored on wisdom. Wisdom means knowing God for who He is. Matthew 20:28. Even as the Son of Man came not to be served but to serve and to give His life as a ransom for many. Wisdom is serving God while you still have the strength and wherewithal. Ecclesiastes 12:1 admonishes, remember also your Creator in the days of your youth. And according to Psalm 14 verse 1, it is foolishness to live a lifestyle that denies the existence of God or dishonors the reality of God's laws. Joseph, Daniel, and Esther, they were wise and deliberate in living lives anchored on the wisdom of knowing their God intimately and honoring His laws even in their youth. The second feature of intentional living is goal-directed time management. Ephesians 5:15 enjoins us to make the best use of time. My friends, we must be like Apostle Paul. He was very intentional in his use of time. His most earnest goal was a deeper knowledge of Christ and a lifestyle that guaranteed eternity with Christ, as documented in Philippians chapter 3 verses 10 and 11, that I may know Him and the power of His resurrection, and may share His sufferings, becoming like Him in His death, that by any means possible I may attain the resurrection from the dead. The third feature of intentional living is acting with clear understanding of the times. The last part of today's scripture enjoins us to understand the times, like the children of Issachar in 1 Chronicles 12:32. We must act in manners that take cognizance of the fact that the days that we live in are evil. Intentional living requires the conscious putting on of the whole armor of God daily, as prescribed in Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 13. We must intentionally rise above the gravity of earthly desires and pursuits, lest we're drowned and lose the most valuable benefit of our faith. My friends, till I come your way again next week, let me leave you with Daniel chapter 2 verses 20 and 21. Blessed be the name of God forever and ever, for wisdom and might are His, and He changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise, and knowledge to them that know understanding. My friends, I urge you, we still have 14 more days in the first month of this new year. Make your plan for intentional living this year. Till I come your way again next week, this is Wonola Detayo the Shaper, wishing you good success. Shalom.